in the beginning of your career, when you went to New York, like, and you was with ASAP and all of them,
My
like,
brothers.
yeah, like, what did you like? What did you pick up from them? Like, did you pick up any style? Like, what kind of like knowledge
I
and
picked
jewels
up a
did you
lot
pick up
from Rocky.
from them?
I picked up a lot from Rocky.
Yeah.
So Rocky, he says this multiple times. I don't know if he happened or not, but I'm one of Rocky's favorite rappers of all time. It's so what he says to me, right? I'm like, bro, I dropped one project and all of a sudden I was Cub's favorite rapper of all time. Yeah. But all right, we've been friends for like mad years, over a decade. He was like, bro, you like my favorite rapper, blah, blah, blah. This, that. Somebody need to ask his ass that now. Let me ask him now, like, what's your top 5 rap? Let's see if he bring up the WAP.
Yeah. Let's see if it keep going. Nigga.
Let's see if it keep going.
Let's see if it keep
But
going.
he was like, yo, you my favorite. Like I swear to God, I really didn't know shit about Rocky. And Rocky hit me up. He reached out to me. He like, yo, it's 2011. He like, bro, you so nasty, blah, 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 da, da, da. I'm like, I don't know shit, right? And I remember Top knew about Rocky.
Damn.
Dot didn't know about Rocky, blah, blah, blah. And motherfuckers, Dave knew about Rocky. Top and Dave knew about Rocky. And they like, oh, he going up. He about to go up.
He finna go crazy.
I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Then I look and I'm listening and I'm watching. I'm like, oh, this shit is actually hard.
Yeah.
And then I was in New York and he banged my line again and he's like, he's like, yo, I'm trying to work with you, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right, I'm at the studio right now. You know, when you tell a motherfucker that, they don't really want to show up. They want to send you the record, boo bop, because they scared. You know what I mean? They be scared. I be like, they'll get in the studio with a motherfucker and let's crack together. And I'm like, I'm at the studio right now. Pull up. Him and Yams. Rest in peace to Yams. Him and Yams pull up Dolo.
Whoa.
It was me and Soul in the other room. I'm cracking to something else already. He walk in the studio and we meet. So this is about the time we was on big drugs, bro. Sold them passed out off the heroin or something. We weren't really on heroin. Yeah, I'm just saying we weren't. It's a joke.
Off the lean.
Yeah. I was on the shit too, but it was just
off the lean.
I already took my little nap. Soul was on his nap, right? So lean. Rocky comes in. Soul in there asleep, right? The whole time he just knocked out. Rocky and Yams come in, we boom, bam, we I'm cracking to some shit. Then I'm like, he like, yo, I got this record. And he plays Brand New Guy. And he had the idea already, brand new whip, brand new ride. And I'm listening to it, right? I didn't like it at first, right? The first time I heard it. Because I was just hating because he came in fly. He was already fly. He had like the Adidas on, right?
Yeah.
And I was already touching some chili. I'm like, damn, Cuz touching chili. That was the ego thing. I'm like, Cuz touching more chili than me, right? Because he had these nasty shoes on.
What's the nigga name? Adidas? Jeremy Scott.
He had the Jeremy Scott on. I was hot. And I'm like, he touching more chili than me. That's all I can think, right? I'm like, this song weak in my head, right? And then all of a sudden, his vibe though, he was just so like, he was just in there. He didn't give a fuck about me no more, right? Yams was in there. He didn't give a fuck about me no more, right? The shit going. Then I had no choice but to not be a bitch no more. And I was just like, all right.
Showed you what energy was.
Yeah. And then I was just like, you know what I mean? The ego went away, and then I just cracked. Big 4-5 be the big toy. I remember I laid the verse because I did it real quick. And then I walked in the room to use the bathroom, and Soul was laying on the couch, right? He's high as a motherfucker, right? And as I'm walking in the door, you know, Soul blind. He knows me though. And he's like, yo, you crazy as a motherfucker. And he just throws his hand out there like this.
Dead man walking.
He heard, because I guess, you know, you can hear the verse from the outside. He heard me go crazy. And he like, oh my God. But he's so high though. He on the couch like this. He like, oh my God, you went so crazy.
See. And then he just
like
crazy, homie.
And then he just stayed asleep. I still feel like he didn't meet Rocky that day. So, you know what I mean? But then I go crazy. Then Flacco like, we got to do a back and forth. I'm like, all right, let's do it. You know what I mean? Then we just go back and forth right there. Like, we just freestyled it. And then we made Brand New Guys. And then I sent them Hands on the Wheel, which, you know, was like my first hit record.
Hands
you
on
can
Wheels
say.
on the radio, right?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, it kind
That
of
was the
broke.
first one on radio out the camp.
Yeah, first one out the camp.
Yeah.
They're a big part of your career though. Like to
Rocky
this
is
day.
a big part of my career. Rocky is a big part of my career. Kendrick is a big part of my career. Tyler is a big part of my career. Danny Brown, Mac Miller.
Shout out Danny Brown, man. He tapped in.
You know, I'm cut from that cloth. Those guys. We never looked at the industry as a sport. I feel like people look at this shit as a sport. And we never looked at it as a sport. We looked at it as this is our life. Like me talking about our situations, like, you know, the shit we done been through. Homies been on lost to the system or to the streets or to whatever. It's not a sport. Like me talking about my mama trauma from one of her own brothers is like, can't compare that to somebody like that won an NBA championship. Like, motherfuckers don't even know they self. Like, don't even let alone to express it. And you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when it comes to music, I don't look at it as like, oh, you gotta drop every year. I'm like, no, your favorite rapper has to drop every year because he needs chili.
Yeah.
I do what I want because I move off peace. I move off my experiences. I move off art. And that means if I have to slip a little bit with some chili, that's cool. Just get on your business real quick.
No, because that's the thing. The motherfuckers be saying they don't like niggas that drop every 4-5 years.
I don't care.
You
That's
know
the
what I mean?
thing. Because when I was in the studio with Rocky and them, and when we didn't have no fans, didn't nobody care when we dropped.
Right.
And we were making it, and you got brand new guy, and you got Hands on the Wheel. Then you got Oxymoron. You got these things. Like, you get what I'm saying?
You got
like,
quality shit
I
coming
love
out.
my fans. Don't get me wrong. I'm nothing. Well, I'm something without my fans. But what I'm saying is, like, I appreciate my fans. But if you feel this is the only genre where fans feel entitled that I have to do something or I have to live up to something for you, when I have my own priorities, I have my own things in life that I have to jump over, these obstacles that I have to leap over. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
as an artist, like, if I don't bring nothing to the table that comes from my life, I don't feel I should put it out.